Well, hello, St. Mary's friends. It's Monday of a new week, April 20th. And before getting into the meat of this reflection, I have an ask for you. Those of you who took an image from Church of the Divine Mercy or printed one out from the link in last Friday's newsletter, and you put the image on the front door of your home facing out, I would love it if you could take a picture of that and send it to us. The image, the door, and maybe even you and your family in the picture also. I'd like to share that with parishioners in an upcoming newsletter. I think it would be a positive, joyful, uplifting thing for all of us to kind of see some of each other in this light. So that's what I ask. And you could still do it. The images are still in church to be taken, or you can go to last Friday's newsletter and download and print it and put it up today and take a picture of it and send it to us. The meat and potatoes of the reflection is building on something we've said over the course of time. I'd like to get into it this way. It's important for us to keep hammering at it. I remember reading an article a few years ago about the disasters, the tragedies in the month of April. And it began with T.S. Eliot's April is the Cruelest Month. And it went on to list like the Bay of Pigs disaster, the bombing of the Murrah Federal Building, Oklahoma City, the Boston Marathon bombing, and many others. But then when I look more closely now, April 20th, today, has quite its own list. April 20th is one of the too many terrorist attacks in Paris. It was a few years ago. April 20th was the Deepwater Horizon oil rig disaster. April 20th was the Columbine High School shooting, 1999, I believe, and other things. April 20th, go figure. But April 20th also is the feast day of a number of martyrs and blesseds. The 40 martyrs of England, Scotland, and Wales at the time of Henry VIII and Elizabeth I. 108 Polish martyrs in World War II, martyred by the Nazis during the war. And in reading about them, if you ever do that, they're marvelous, heroic people of faith and grace. But I think to myself, I could never do that. I don't know, could I be in a concentration camp? Could I be so mistreated and have so little to eat, malnourished? I don't know if I have it in me. Or in the time of Elizabeth I, to know that I'd be hung, drawn, and quartered just for being a Catholic or being a priest in England. I don't know if I could do that. Always be on the run and in hiding. But yet there's something in Catholic spirituality called the sacrament of the present moment. We've touched on this in other ways. We have to build on it. That God is present in every moment. And God has given me the grace for every moment. So I don't have the grace to be in a concentration camp or to be martyred at this point. I have the grace to be me in my life at this point, and you with your life. You have the grace to be quarantined at home and to be holy. You have the grace to be prevented from going into work and to still be holy. You have the grace to be with your kids who can't go to school and to still be holy. You have the grace to not be able to go out for leisure at a movie theater or something and to find some creative way in your home. We have the graces for these moments. That's our faith. And it's to be prayed over and trusted in and believed in and responded and cooperated with in our lives. We meet the Lord in every moment, not just the cataclysmic moments, but even in these difficult moments that are not martyrdom, but are certainly difficult in our lives. Oh, also on April 20th, Adolf Hitler was born in 1889, the one responsible for those Polish martyrs being killed. Quite something. He didn't cooperate with the grace of the Lord, but all those martyrs did, and so can we. Praise be Jesus Christ, now and forever. Amen.